Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Polo with Polo Trading LLC. Just wanted to come real fast and just share what's going on with this week's $100 ARK ETF challenge. And I also want to say thank you to everybody who have been making comments or even sharing the videos. Please share, please like, please give a thumbs up. It helps out with all the algorithms and all that good stuff. And subscribe if you want to see more, right? And let me know if you want to see what else you want to see. So I'm gonna get right into it. This week was amazing and crazy at the same time. So for those real fast who don't know who I am, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm Polo. I've been involved with trading um, just out of a hobby for over 20 years. But because of how things are going, I decided to get a little more serious and figuring out how to create and sustain long-term gains. And I started looking at ETFs as one of those ways. And I saw it was a huge amount of different type of ETFs. And I was like, there's too many to choose from, and I got to learn too much about them. But then I kept seeing one person's face, and that would be Miss Kathy Wood here. And she's the CEO and CIO of ARK Investment, and she had four incredible ETFs that did really well in 2019 or 2018 to 2019. So I figured, hey, let's just go with that. And then I found out that she had at least 7 of them. I know which one to choose from, so put $100 in each of them because she focuses on disruptive innovation, right? She basically looked for companies who are going to change the world, change the world, change the way we live, change the way we work, change the way we operate. And so she created seven different ETFs, like again, $100 in each of them, right? So that's just a little about me and what I'm doing. So again, I release this video. I release a video every week for a follow up. Sometimes I do other videos about different things. So with that, I'm gonna get right into the what's going over happened this over the week. Listen, it's late. I'm tired, but when I started doing these numbers, I woke up. I woke up, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So right now, hopefully, you seeing the Excel sheet here. Week 10, week 10, week 10. Okay, ARK, ARK F, a new high, a new high, and now so up from 36 to 42. It's a new high for me for since having the stock. ARK G from 54 now to 74. $20 increase in 10 weeks. A $20 increase in 10 weeks for one stock. That's an incredible and that's like 15% increase. That's major. No. That's more than that. I'll get the numbers later. I know it's a 15% increase over the last week. Okay. 15% increase over the last week. ARK K from 81 to 103. Another new high. A new high for owning this stock. ARK Q 53, 58 of week 4 was the high, but and now 62. 62 is the week high. I'm sorry, I messed up. ARK K is 103, a new high also. My bad, I was looking at the wrong area. So far, ARK F, new high. ARK G, new high. ARK K, new high. ARK Q, new high for since owning this stock. ARK W, new high as well. 118. Started out at 100, now 118. Israel, even let's see, Israel, the IZRL is actually up to a new high as well. And then print is new high as well. So every one of these ETFs, so for the past 10 weeks now have a new high. Thank you, Miss Kathy Wood. Thank you. And we started at 700. Now we are at $838.87. Listen, I have not changed anything. I haven't adjusted. I haven't said I'm gonna put more money in. I'm gonna take money out. I literally have just left $100 in there. And in 10 weeks, it's now $838. It has literally gone up almost 20%. A 20% of return on investment in 10 weeks. A 20% return on investment almost in 10 weeks. I buy that every day. I buy that every day. So at the same time though, again, like I'm feeling real super right now, right? Because it actually has gone up over $75 over the last week. So I'm feeling real super right now. This is exciting. At the same time, I understand that there are a lot of challenges going on in the community with our country. So not to get braggadocious, right? Not gotta remain humble, because some over the week we had a lot of crazy things going on, especially with whether the president was doing well or not doing well, then the elections and all this other stuff. And one thing I want to share real fast was how the ARK G, right? ARK G definitely showed out and did really well. Again, a 15% over the last increase. Is a 27% over the past month, and over the last 3 months, it's been an increase in 29%. So, and just for the year, all time high, like this all time high. Like, this is incredible. And when I looked at what was going on, I saw that um, let's see here, ARC G, right? The genomic. I've mentioned this before. Aim to provide exposure to DNA sequencing technology, gene editing. So apparently, this whole industry did well. The whole industry did well. Okay. Um, Let me see. I can't stand Zoom with you trying to do. Yeah, I think I'm trying to do too much. All right, so I'm only using one screen. I'm gonna use two screens. I was like, forget it. Let's go to bed. Right? Trying to go to bed. Nope, that's work stuff. So one thing I saw, that's what I got to do. So one thing I saw also with ARC G. Okay, I'm still sharing the ARC G screen here. Um, is that out of the top 10, her top 10 holdings with ARC G, 9 out of 10 all increased. 9 out of 10 increased. So let's see here. Top 10. Invite. I spoke about this one before in a previous video. It went up 48 cents over the past 5 days. So not much, but it's going up, right? And just year to date, it is doing extremely well, even 1 year. And again, it had an all-time high. So we are starting to see how these companies, how this sector is having all-time highs, right? This sector, this sector is booming. Y'all might want, and this is all the different companies in the ARC G, in the ARC Genomic ETF. This is it right here. So I'm definitely going to have to take a look and break down each one of these companies to see what's so incredible about them. We are, like I said, we already talked about Invite, CRISPR. It went up $2.87 over the last week. That was pretty impressive. Again, for a company. And then I mean, it's the 52-week high for that end up being 105 at one point in time, 52-week high. I'm not really sure when that happened, but it had, we shall see, right? We shall see what happens. So, keep a lookout for CRISPR. Seem like, and the issue is, like, I don't know why this is going up. I don't know why the sector is doing so well. I don't know if it's because of the people really pushing to get stuff for COVID. I don't know if it's for like Pacific Bioscience of California is probably about to have an all-time high soon as well. Yeah, it's about to have it's close. I'm not sure if these companies are just doing well because of earnings. So I mean, 9 out of 10 of them over the past week has done really well. 9 out of 10. Twist, we discussed Twist before. It's having a major year, major fight. Like, it's just growing. It's amazing. This is another one. Personalis up 1.74 over the past week. And over the past month, 6 months, year to date, 1 year, 5 years, doing pretty well. So it look like it's about to might hit. Yeah, I think it's at a maybe an all time high. Yeah, like these companies are hitting all time high. This is the big one here. This is major. CareDx, CareDx Incorporated, ticker symbol CDNA, started 5 days ago. Started at 41.75, ended at 53.96. That is crazy. That is amazing. $3.43. I mean, it is growing. This past is amazing, like all-time highs. So this sector is doing really well. CompuGen, I've discussed CompuGen before. Is doing well. Okay. This company, I don't even know. I don't know if it's Ceres. I have no clue. Like, but it's going up 8 cent, 18 cent. So it's doing. I mean, again, like it went from $4.64 to $22.70. We have to come back and do research, and now it's actually 28. Now it's at 31.80. I'm gonna have to come back and do some research on this one. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to do some more research on this one. This is amazing. Massachusetts company in Massachusetts. All right, Massachusetts. This is the one that went down over the past week. It went down, and they've been struggling a little bit, but no, this company actually was impacted by COVID. It's got the little COVID dip. I knew one of them was gonna have it, so which also lets me know this probably is also very volatile. Ooh wee. One point in time, this used to be at 100. Oh man, this used to be 100 and over $123 at least, and now it's only $30. Listen, if this goes up to a certain amount, I like to from $30 back to 100 something, I would lose my mind. So, but they did like the past day, it definitely went up higher. So again, 9 out of 10 of the top 10 holdings for ARK G. That's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna keep it short because I'm feeling real super right now. The Lakers just won. I'm not a big fan of basketball, but I'm excited they won. Pay at least homage to Kobe Bryant and LeBron, whether you hate him or love him. One of the things I do love about LeBron is that when he first got in the league, one of the first relationships he developed was with Warren Buffett. Think about that, right? He was a young kid straight out of high school and top NBA, top draft, like top player in his class. Skipped college to the point where they had to change the rules. Like, hey, wait a minute, man. We need at least one year out of this kid. We'd be damned if we go miss all this revenue off these kids. And one of the first relationships he developed was with Warren Buffett. Like he could have made the best of friends with probably almost any other entertainer, any rapper, but he did it with Warren Buffett. Like there are interviews, there are recordings, there are conversations that both of them had. And another thing about LeBron James is that he still made sure that his other homeboys, his friends, that they actually got their education taken care of. So yeah, people be like, "Oh, I want to go do well and I want to play ball." That's great. That's great. Do your dreams. But you still need certain people around you to also be living out their dreams too. And to know that these companies, these people these analysts are working on these things. They're way smarter than me, way smarter. And I just appreciate them. So thank you, Kathy, returning my $700 to $838 right now. That is outstanding. Thank you, stock analysts. Thank you, people who make math. Money is math. I don't know. Money is math. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. That's how sleepy I am. I'm going to bed, and hopefully this week, you know what I mean? Like, again, I just want, again, I don't want to brag, right? Because I'm not the one I'm not the one that's in charge of these companies. I'm not the CEO of these companies. I'm not an employee of any of these companies, right? I don't know what half of these companies, I can't even pronounce the majority of these companies' names, but I know I can pronounce $700 and $838. I know I can pronounce 19, almost 20% increase return on investment. That's what I can pronounce, right? So you ain't got to be the sharpest tool in the shed to be able to make money. You just got to know where to invest and who to follow. Now, mind you, I ain't got it like Kathy. I ain't got it like you, Miss Wood. I salute you. I ain't got it like that, right? She played with numbers that are like multiple commas in her numbers. Yeah, I ain't got it like that. But I wish I would have started this challenge even 20 weeks ago. It would have been a comma in this number right now. It would have been a comma in this return on investment right now. So I'm excited, but at the same time, again, two things. One, when you are investing, have a plan and exit strategy. Okay. Because I'm just doing this challenge, I'm doing it for a whole year, right? Just to learn more. I'm not taking it out. So on the real, like, I'm gonna do my best, but unless it gets like really, really bad, right? You got to know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them. When my other investments, I normally take my profit out at 20%. I normally take my profit out at 20%. So if this was just one of my regular investments and I'm just trading, right? The whole point is to get money, is to make money, not lose money, right? I normally would be like, I'm close enough to 20%. My 700 turned to $838. I'm out of here. Deuces, right? I normally would take all of this out and do something else with the 700 and do something with the $138 or something to turn that into something else, to turn that to another investment, to buy some Bitcoins or another cryptocurrency that has a stack where it stacks either daily or every 3 days or every 5 days. Again, to have the consistent return on investment, a consistent return on investment. I know how much it is. So I might not stay in the stock market like that, but for this, I'm staying in. So that's, again, I know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them. And you also know that what goes up could come down. So again, I don't want to get braggadocious. I'm not that smart on these things. I'm just showing people that if you know where to place your money, you know where to plant your seed, if you know who is working harder, again, work smarter, not harder. Who do you know who's going to be focused on making sure their money is doing really well and not leading you the wrong way? So again, Miss Kathy Wood and her whole team, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm feeling real super right now. Keep it up, team. Keep it up. Good job. Keep it up. I'm out of here. I hope y'all have a good time. Good luck. Let me know what y'all trading. Let me know what y'all doing. Like, I want to know. I want to hear from y'all. Like, I want to know, like, what are you investing in? Where do you get advice from? Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional, right? But this is also sometimes this is one of the reasons why some people don't feel like they need stockbrokers anymore. Like, I know where to invest, or at least I think I do. Okay, I think I do. At the same time, I have a brother, a great brother of mine, who is an investor, is a broker, and I still gave him $1,000. I'm like, hey man, I got extra money. here's $1,000. And he actually said, you know what, you should probably invest it in Intel. Like Intel, I don't really care about Intel, right? But he's like, no, if you want to, again, long depends on how you want to grow. Depends on how you want to grow. He said to make sure that I invest long term, put something that's safe and consistent in a company that is always working to stay stable. So that doesn't mean they're always going to gamble or take extra risk, but as a company, they got a good dividend. So therefore, dividends is when like there's money they pay the shareholders. They should basically say thank you for owning this stock. Here's a little sliver extra for you. So it's growing. I don't keep track of that at all. I keep better track of the ARK funds than I do the Intel, right? Because Intel is one stock. It fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down. They make deals. They have a catalyst. They're supposed to have a catalyst coming up soon. That's supposed to be pretty big. Whatever, right? But I'm keeping track of this ARK or the ARK challenges. So thank you again. I'm getting off because I'm rambling. This is fun, but I gotta go. Thank you. Shout out to ARK. Kathy Wood. Salute.